welcome again to another edition of Portal 2. Today we're going to be playing a small test chamber. Hopefully it should be a quick one. It's called Bruce, made by a player by the name of BlueSpectre. It has 5,166 ratings and scores 4.5 little bluish-green circles. Let's jump right into it and see how it goes.
Okay, Greg's telling me the number of possible alternate universes is literally infinite. Maybe there's one where, I don't know, the Greeks won World War II. Just a heads up in case you get to a test chamber and find yourself surrounded by urns. Oh, cherries.
There may be an infinite number of alternate universes, but in none of them did Greece win anything in the last couple thousand years. Certainly not World War II. So, we jump into the chamber, and first we want to look around, just kind of take in the atmosphere. Okay, the first thing obviously we want to do, push this button and go up there. It's on a timer, so we will, whatever we do, we will have to do quickly, and obviously we haven't done it. We have a button up here which requires a cube which we don't have. So, what we want to do, we want to get down there. So, running up here, and now we're out here. As luck would have it, there's a cube. Okay, now the conundrum is, what do we do with the cube? Because we have a place to put it here. And it looks like that just opens the door, and it requires two things to open the door. A button there, and it looks as if there's another button back up in here. Missed it by that much. Yes, we have a button here, and a button there. I assume, let's just go ahead and test it, just to make sure, but it does not appear that anything else is required to open the door. So we stand on, and as we can see, the door opens. So that is our goal, is to have cubes on both of these buttons. Then we will also need a way to get across there. But let's just take one thing at a time. Since opening that door is the last thing we need to do, I'm going to assume that we don't need to have that button pressed. And therefore we can use this cube for something else. Perhaps putting up there. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, I did notice we have another button that appears to control the laser door of death. Oh, that was easy. That's it? Just boom, pop up there, hit a button. No more laser door of death. It's not really very threatening if you can just, hey, look, there's the on-off switch. But anyways, okay, here we have a pit of sewage we want to try not to fall into. We have a passageway going that way. And I noticed over here that passageway appears to be connected to this little alcove which has a cube in it. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Where? I don't know. But we have one cube. We can see another cube. That's 2 cubes, 2 buttons, and we're out of here. Now there is a place up here. What happens up here? We have a light bridge. And a dispenser for the 3rd cube. Now to turn on the light bridge, really? To turn on the light bridge, we need to press that button back here. Okay. So we pop a portal there, one right here. Let's drop into here, set that down, press the button, pick up the key, run up here, set that there. Okay, our orange portal is down there, so we need the blue one here, and we're back here, and as you can see, we have a light bridge. Blue one here, orange one here. Now, we line up let's get this one a little higher. Now we dispense a cube and we can walk out here and get it. And we can just walk over here and down. We now have, well no, we still just have one cube. Our 2nd cube is up there on the button. Do we need the light bridge? I don't know. Let's turn our attention back here. Because like I said, we have a little passageway going back that way, which is probably connected to the passageway with the 3rd cube. Let us place the orange portal here just so we can look. Aha! Sadly, we cannot shoot a portal through a portal. That would really solve our problem. But we do have a button to press. We have a couple of walls which will accept portals. Now, how do we get there? We get there with the light bridge. Blue. Yellow. Now how do we get down there? We jump down here, come over here, move the portal, thus giving our light bridge over here. Now what do we do? Okay, well, the first thing let's do, move that out of the way. We may need it, so we'll just let it sit there. Aha! And that will take us up, and I assume take us up where we can get the other cube. And there's clearly no way to press that button while standing on the plate, but as soon as we press the button... Okay, so we have to be standing on that plate when we press the button, but we can't be standing on that plate when we press the button. I like that. Gee, I wonder why there's a wall here that will accept a portal. Why? Why? I don't. It just boggles the mind that... Okay, now we're up here. We have the cube. We jump back down. And see, that's why I wanted to leave the light bridge, because we've got to, there's no way to, yeah, we're kind of stuck down here. Ah. Okay. Orange one back here. Again, we hit the button. We can portal out through here. What color did I put up there? Blue, huh? Okay. We now have 2 cubes plus the cube on there. And what is, okay, that gives us the light bridge, which I assume we'll need to get to the door. So we want to leave that cube there. 1 cube goes on this button. The other cube we place on this button. The door is open. The door is open. We have our light bridge. Come on. And we are out of here. We may have to crouch down to get out the door. We will whack our heads. Okay, that was fairly good. I mean, it wasn't too difficult. There were a couple of tricky parts. There was a little logic involved. It wasn't just running around doing whatever you can do. Although it did have buttons that you pressed where you weren't sure what it was doing because what it was doing was out of sight, which isn't great. Isn't a great way to do it. But overall, I'd say that was enjoyable. We'll give it a thumbs up. Although I didn't really go through that process of feeling like an idiot and then feeling like a genius. Because, see, that gives you a big boost between idiot and genius. Whereas if you're just going along like this and feel like a genius, that's not much of a boost. Especially for those of us who in real life are geniuses, then it's just like a little thing like that. But if you feel like an idiot and then feel like a genius, boom, it's a big ego booster. But anyways, we've already given it a thumbs up. In retrospect, it probably only deserved a neutral. But our next chamber, we will probably do... What was it? Yeah, this one by the Sky Ferret guy. I think that one will be really good, although it may be another big, long, drawn-out episode. But we will see. Until then, stay tuned.